Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking a culinary journey to the vibrant streets of Peru to explore anticuchos. This flavorful, marinated meat skewer is an essential part of Peruvian street food and has a fascinating story behind it. From its origins to some surprising facts, we'll uncover what makes anticuchos so special and why it's loved by so many. Let's jump right in. Anticuchos might look like a simple meat skewer, but this dish has a deep-rooted history and cultural significance. It's a popular street food today. But did you know that anticuchos have origins dating back to the Inca Empire? Let's dive into the story. Anticuchos began in the Andes with the ancient Incas, who traditionally prepared meat skewers using llama or alpaca. These early skewers didn't include the spices or marinades we see today, but they were already enjoyed as a convenient and nutritious meal on the go. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, they introduced beef, particularly organ meats, to the local diet. The heart, which was not widely consumed by the Spanish themselves, became popular with enslaved African communities in Peru, who prepared the meat with spices and vinegar, creating the flavorful marinade we recognize today in anticuchos. So, one of the key ingredients in traditional anticuchos is beef heart. Although it may seem unusual, the heart is prized for its flavor and tenderness when marinated and grilled just right. This part of the cow was accessible and affordable, making it a popular choice in early anticucho recipes. To make a classic anticucho marinade, we use garlic, cumin, vinegar, and the star of Peruvian flavors, panca, a mild red chili that adds a smoky, slightly sweet flavor to the dish. This marinade not only tenderizes the meat but also gives anticuchos their characteristic rich and smoky flavor. Another fun fact: anticuchos aren't exclusively made with beef heart anymore. Today, you'll find different variations, including chicken, beef, and even seafood. However, beef heart remains the traditional and favorite version for those looking for an authentic experience. The grilling process is essential for achieving that perfect anticucho flavor. Traditionally, anticuchos are cooked over charcoal or an open flame, which gives them a deliciously charred exterior and locks in the smoky flavors from the panca. And here's something you might not know: anticuchos are often basted with the marinade during grilling, adding layers of flavor and keeping the meat tender. This technique is also what makes the dish so juicy and mouthwatering. Anticuchos are typically served with boiled potatoes or corn on the cob and a side of ají sauce, a spicy Peruvian pepper sauce that adds an extra kick. This combination highlights the flavors of the meat while balancing the heat from the spices. Alright, let's taste this. You can taste the depth of the marinade, the smokiness from the grill, and that hint of spice from the panca. It's no wonder anticuchos are such a popular street food here in Peru. Here's another interesting fact. Anticuchos are traditionally enjoyed on Peruvian Independence Day, making them a symbol of national pride and cultural heritage. Eating anticuchos on this holiday has become a cherished tradition in Peru. Street vendors known as anticucheras have been selling anticuchos for generations, especially in cities like Lima. These vendors have perfected the recipe over decades, and each one has their own twist on the dish, making it a true art form. Nowadays, anticuchos have evolved and you'll see creative versions using different meats or even vegetables. But no matter the variation, they still capture the heart and soul of traditional Peruvian flavors. Anticuchos aren't just a delicious snack. They're a reminder of Peru's complex history and its blend of indigenous, Spanish, and African influences. From Incan roots to the bustling streets of Lima, anticuchos tell a story that's centuries old, yet still loved by locals and visitors alike. Did you know that beef heart, the traditional meat in anticuchos, is actually very nutritious? Beef heart is high in iron, protein, and essential vitamins like B12, which is fantastic for energy levels and healthy blood cells. While it's often seen as a less common meat, many nutritionists are now recognizing its benefits. The original Inca cooking methods were quite different from what we see today. They used open fire pits or small clay ovens, roasting their skewers over hot stones. The addition of skewers came from the Spanish influence, but the Andean people's resourceful cooking techniques laid the groundwork for what we now enjoy as anticuchos. Traditionally, beef heart was used in anticuchos for both cultural and practical reasons. While the upper classes had access to prime cuts, heart and other organ meats were more affordable and readily available for the working class and indigenous communities. But as it turns out, beef heart has an incredibly tender texture when marinated properly and gives a great, rich flavor that's unique to anticuchos. Anticuchos became a symbol of resilience for many communities. African slaves and indigenous Peruvians turned less desirable cuts of meat into something delicious and meaningful. Especially during Independence Day, anticuchos become more than just a street food. Thanks for joining me on this flavorful journey through Peru's iconic anticuchos. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing dish, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more Peruvian food adventures. Until next time, keep exploring and tasting the world's most amazing flavors.